One with the X, Eaglemoss, but now Fanhome. Magazine 26 for the Build the Enterprise. This is now part kit 102. Hi guys, Ralph here. We've got magazine 26, but we've got part kit 102 for the Build the Enterprise D from Fanhome. Brilliant Fanhome are carrying on this. There's little news that they might not be continuing much longer, but we don't know. I've not seen that personally, but so I'm ignoring it at the minute. So right, as long as we can get this thing finished and I can get it in the case and everything's happy and I'm happy, then we're all happy. So right, we have on part of your light blocking a couple of, I think these are thrusters. Why that's in the bag and what that's out? No, that's actually just be folded underneath the bag, right? So we have screws that go onto the battery pack. I won't be using them, but I will be fitting them. This is what I'm doing with a lot of this, is keeping things as I want them, yes. But also, I'm going to show you how to do them as well. So we have battery cover there, with some more light blocking, we have some more small screws, we have some lifeboats, and we have another piece with some more screws. So let's get this unbagged and we can start building. Right then, we're all ready. 102. So it looks pretty much like we're doing a panel. We're putting that in place on one part, so I don't see a second one, so we're not covering that. But that is going to be a special one anyway, because it goes round the engine. Is it 2 pages or just 1? There's 4. Oh, we're attaching that as well. Oh! Before I do that, I'm going to have to test things on the board and make sure everything inside here works for me on the way that I've wired this up. So there'll be a small gap, but not much of. It's fine, no problem. Right, start off with, we get this panel here. We get a load of lifeboats that I've got spare of. It's amazing how many lifeboats you get spare. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10 there. So there's row 6, row 5, but one of them is this pushing one, which is in the oh, it is there. Right there. So cool. You doing this at home, you're going to make sure that this part goes like that. So your red section is downwards. Again, like I keep saying, I'm doing the Might Lane mods for the lifeboats, which is pretty easy. You just got to basically rub on transfers, which is really good. That's all I've got, them 5. Rub on transfers and it's done, it's sorted, it's happy, and we're all looking. It looks a lot more like the proper model. I mean, it's never going to be perfect because this is a mishmash of a lot of different modelling kits. It's not the original one they started off with, it's not the 10 foot, 12 foot, I don't bloody know what sizes they were, but there's at least 2 out there. Different sizes, maybe 3. So we've had so many different iterations of the Enterprise D that we're all just fighting with each other, going, oh, that needs this, oh, that needs that. Yeah, it needs all of it, but it needs none of it as well. Right, so within your pieces, I want the part for there and a part for here, and these go in place. Yes, yes, and yep, screw into place. That goes that way, is it? It's going to end, stop there. That goes in screw place there. So let me screw these in place with AM screws through these 2 holes there, and an IM, my favourite screw, the IM screw, which always breaks inside there. Cool. 2 minutes. So with the pieces in place, yeah, they're all in place. This is mine. It's fine. So I need to fit this into here, so I'm going to need a couple of screws. So they are the FM screws that will go in here, but you need to go, just try and, that's a flat edge anyway, so just shouldn't need much. The tabs under here to go in, and then line it up with that. Actually, no, because you need to put that lip over this. So you need to go a little bit diagonal, a little bit awkwardy. Yes, well, you can feel that line is over there, and that's in there, you're done. So I need 2 screws, and I've forgotten what they are. Help. FMs, right. Cool. I know you couldn't hear me, and to be honest, when you're watching this, I've already done this. So, FM screw, and to start with, Cool. I say on the first issue of this magazine, so this is where everything changes. Everything just it's the part of the skeleton I can see where the neck's going to attach to, which is good, which is really good. Oh, 2 in there. The next one I think has another section over here, and we'll do the same again on the other side. And I think after that, maybe there's a panel there, and we work on the secondary hull again, and then the nacelles come back into play. Cool. So that's in place. So I need to put the mods on there while I'm here. So while I'm doing that, yeah, we'll just have a quick, I'll just jump forward while I put these on here. With those now in place, I've got one more to go over there, and that just pushes in, put it in corner wise. That's stuck. Uh-oh. Should be so simple. Oh, what you doing, Ralph? Come on. It's ridiculous now. Oh, that won't go in. That really actually won't go in. Oh, what's wrong here? Let's get that one in first then. Okay, nope, that still won't go in. Bent out of shape maybe? Brute force, nope, that's not going in. Nope, definitely not going in. What's wrong here? I think I've definitely bent that. Yeah, broke that off as well. Cool. Right, so a bit of glue, that's going to have to stay in place as well. Lesson, be careful with the pieces, because these ones we don't have spare of. So that piece I managed to actually save, put in place, and I've had to glue that in place anyway, but it's fine, I am not going there again. So we have the secondary hull, stage B. Now we have a B, a battery pack, with already a switch on there. Like I say, I will show you what you're supposed to do, and I am not doing this because everything is already pre-wired into here, between board to board, and then it comes out of a cable out of the bottom here. Sorry, out of the bottom here. Gee, come on. Yeah, it's inside there. Cool. And that will wire up to the power supply in the stand that I've got. So I can add a few more pieces onto here if I need. This is the original board here, so everything should attach onto these 4. But I have extras which do go over. The amps is fine, the voltage is fine, everything's good, and I've got going up to the nacelles as well. Cool. So what he wants me to do is put a battery pack, which is here. I know I'm not using this, I don't actually give, but I will do this for you guys. Right. So take out your nut that you didn't take out earlier because you're a fool. Oh, these are terrible. The thing with these, with the battery packs, with the coin battery packs, is it's all fine and great doing this, but changing batteries all the time is going to be an absolute nightmare to do. So put your nut in there, get the plastic part there, which has got, I've got some tape on there. Oh, okay, a bit weird. Put that on there, and then you want 2 AP screws. So APs, this is to secure everything in place. A for the A screws and P because it's plastic. Oh. Could be any more simpler. Oh, come on, Ralph. This is embarrassing. There we go. So put 2 in there. It won't go in. Sometimes this is a right pain in the bum. One minute. I was about to be a bit confused then because this battery pack's got 2 lugs on the side there to be screwed onto the board. And I thought it went through there and nothing else. But it doesn't show you to put a screw in, but it does. So with this like this, you need to thread for yours. Don't worry about it, it's fine. You switch through this side because that's where your switch is going to go. up and atom, and then your main cable can just go straight underneath everything. And on your model, you need to put it to this part right here, the only two section part there. This is going to be ignored by me because I am doing my own power mod on this. So switch out of the way, yes, and then you put this. Where does that go? It goes over that. You put the screw through the hole of that. I actually don't think this secures in, which is a bit weird. This is a bit weird. I don't think it goes all the way through to do what it's supposed to be doing. So you put your batteries in, you see our 2032s. This is definitely doesn't need to be this colour. Well, is there something missing? I don't know. Why is this? Oh no, that's it. There's a hole, there's a gap there. No, there isn't. What the deuce? This doesn't make sense. All right, put your batteries in, your thing's over there. That's there, is it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. It has to be. Right. Just doesn't look right to me. Then you put this screw holding in all of your batteries. But there's nothing holding the other side on, because it's just a tab. I'm guessing then that this will secure onto something else later, maybe in a minute or two, because that doesn't go through there anyway. But it just sits kind of there. Yeah. Okay, place it in there and secure them using the battery box cover and the battery screw. Right, so you just basically put in a battery box there and then leaving it for a bit. It's a bit weird. Okay, so it's just going to be left. That's kind of weird. So we might still be screwing those onto another part. Cool. Right, so it's just going to be still there anyway. It's not... I don't know if there's any screws in there or not. I think there aren't. But then, yeah, because it's going to be like that, shall we say. Or maybe even like that, and there's no screws at all. So that just sits in there for the time being, I think. So, this is the problem. This is where everything goes absolutely haywire and looks like it's on its way finished. So what I need to do is we have, once we're ready, these two yellow parts here, which are thrusters, be exactly the same as each other. So they're up there, waiting to go on. I think it wants you to put everything in place and then just check where everything goes. So we'll go that way, the phaser bank's there, everything's out of the way except for these. So I need to look at the instructions fully. Is all these back ones, because it's that way around, all these front ones, which is just 1, 2, 3, 3. All these three go underneath there and potentially there and over here to plug into the board for 3 of these, although I have already used one of them. So the one that's there, where it says it's there, I've actually already used that. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, and then maybe one of these I'll put over onto the extra board that I've personally put in. This is only on here so it actually distributes to that board, and then they distribute to the rest of the ship. So cool. And I must make sure that everything is in place. In fact, where's that's the other one there, that's that one there, which will come into the back. Cool. Right, what I need to do is I need to pause the video there because I need to check this actually works and everything off it works, and if it doesn't, I've got problems. So I can test everything that I need to with LEDs, with stuff. It's fine, it should be no problem. Cool. Okay, give me 2 minutes and I need to just test it. Now, this is as crude as it gets. If this lights up, I'm fine, and I need to test the nacelles work as well, so I might get one of those out and make sure that it's on. So I've got the power supply going into the back of my stand. Which switch is the right one? None of them because I've already unplugged it. Okay, so the RF cable goes in there. That switches on. So far, nothing goes bang. And hopefully, everything's lighting up. Is it? Yes. I've got light flashing on the back here. I've got lights in the nacelle. Everything does seem to work. Right, as I am all over the place at the moment, I have a fully working nacelle right here, waiting to go on. So I have the connection here, so let's just see if this lights up. It should do. Oh, come on. It's not going in the socket properly. There it is. There. Done. Ah, no. So it has come out. It did work. It's just... There you go. Better. So there you go. Actually, Alexa, garage off. Okay. There we go. We have working power. We have working lights. It's subtle. So that does actually work. And I can't put the nacelle on here. The nacelle, the saucer. So at the minute, this works fine. This is a successful, very successful test. So let's turn that off, unplug, get myself all set up. So now we can close over this. Everything is ready in here. That's definitely for that, for this there and the switch. Like I said, I'm not going to be using that. But with you using yours, you will make sure that's there. So it gives 2 minutes. I need to just tidy away and get this back. Oh, this is a nightmare wiring. Right, I've got these fruit pieces here now. You have to put these, so the saucer section part is facing it, so we will be flipping over when we do this. The left-hand one over here goes all the way. It doesn't matter which ones you do on these. I've wired that up to my secondary board that I fitted. The other ones go one here and then one under here. So what we're going to do probably is tuck away the cables as we are fitting this over. So, but whilst we're over in this position now, we need to fit these two. So these can go straight into the board here, which is good. So while it's up there like that, just try and down, try and get my tweezers on to help a little, if I can. So I think I'll do that in the other one because it might be a bit easier. It's really awkward to do. There's just no, it's hardly getting any room in to get your hand in. I mean, it'd be alright if you, I don't know, smaller. And this is one of those kits that you can do if you're a kid, because you've got better hands than your grown-ups. Oh, come on, get in. Oh, I think that went in. Yes. Probably have to push both sides, you never know if it's properly in. Right, the other one as well wants to go in there, so it's straight from the top again. Might be easier, just take the extension bits off and put them in. This should be fine. They are really awkward to get in these. I'll just come back out again. I'm glad you can't probably see this with my hand being in the way. This is just absolutely nightmarish. Oh, where are you? Can you get your finger in to push that? No. Yes. No. Oh, come on. Oh. Bloody hellfire. So, right. What I'm going to try and do is just tuck in all of these as I'm going. Start from the front, because this is going to get covered over completely, and I've got lots of wire there for all of this. This is going to be the absolute pain. I need to sit down for this, and I've got my chair on something else. Okay, Okay, hold on, we'll try and pull these through. What are the other ones? There, this side. I can do it there. This is awkward. I mean, at least with it being fitted as it is, it's going to look pretty good with all the screw covers covering what they're supposed to. This is an absolute nightmare. Once before I put that down, I'll put these two in, so I have to have a break and come back in a second when this is just done. I literally can't do this on camera. This is so awkward. Right. Okay. Once you've secured and tucked in your cables as best you can, there's a little bit of spring on there, so I think it will go together nicely. And the cables are well out of the way, and I've still got access to get to my power cable anyway. There's never going to be anything covering that over any road. So what we need there's DP screws. There, and there. DP for D size and P for plastic. Now the rest of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12. Sorry, yeah. Are to be done with CMs. So steadily screw things in. If you've got your cable management properly done and nothing's trapped, you should be able to see through all of these, the pegs. If you can see a colour, that means you've got the cable. You have to take it back to pieces again. Luckily, I think I've done this fine. So sticking your CM screws all around, hold it in place, and we'll see what it looks like in a second. And also remember your parts there for the thrusters before you put this all in place, and that actually feels quite solid now. Happy enough the way it's going together. A little bit of touch-up needs to be done there, maybe there as well, but she's really coming to shape really well. That battery pack, I think it screws onto the part of here anyway, but it's going to be low enough down that there's going to be a magnetic part over here which covers over, so there's no ugly battery pack part on here. I think it probably actually goes exactly there. At the moment there's nothing to screw it to. I'm just hoping that in the future these cables going out to the nacelles are not a problem. If they are, then I have got some faffing to do. But yeah, it's on, it's done. It's really, really taking shape. I could easily, very, very easily just faff with this and get it a lot more finished. I'll run to Scotty. Cool. So yeah, make sure all your DP screws are in first. Well, if you want to, they're not doing the CMs, it doesn't really matter. But there's a lot of them. That is, your cable management is essential, otherwise it's going to be a problem. And make sure that your that does spring, so there's nothing catching that, but it doesn't come out as far as some of the others. That's fine. Just a bit weird how these should have been switches, to be honest. They've been brilliant for one on, underneath on, fine. It'd have been pretty good for it, but it never actually happened. I mean, it could have had two on the back on the saucer, could have done the saucer and could have done the neck. Yeah, they could have been switches. They could still be switches for somebody. So somebody can do that. Once that's in place, the neck goes in place, I think, in the next issue, I think. So once that's there, that will be done. And I'm not sure if that's coming as well in the next one. So I think we've got quite a bit of bits to do on the next issue. And I'm quite looking forward to this now. It's getting really well. I need to do the mods on that, but you don't need to see that. You can just go off and I'm going to have a drink. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Go and scream in the comments if I've done it wrong. I mean, there's probably things I've done wrong, but by God, it's getting fun, this. Not. But I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.